A very warm welcome to Influencers Inc. Joining us today is someone who has been a motivational speaker, who's spoken on numerous forums, and is here with us today on Influencers Inc. I have with me Raj Shamani. Thank you very much, Raj, for joining us today. I want to begin by talking to you a little bit about the kind of videos that you create. I've been looking at some Instagram videos that you've been making, and I've seen finance as a central theme across a lot of your videos. So, what is the thought process behind creating such snackable content, and especially with regards to finance?
So number one thing, I believe our country in whole, we stay away from financial topics. So in our home, when we were kids, our parents don't talk about finance on the dinner table. We have always been stayed away from the finance. And in school, we've never been taught about all of this. But is one of the most essential things which we should be learning. So this is what I thought. But once I started learning, I found finance very boring. It's so technical. There are so many ratios. There's so many things to understand. It's like, why am I getting bored? So I thought of how can I make it interesting and snackable so that it's not a lot at the time and still is actually educating people. So that is what the thought process was. And that was it. That was my key trigger. Okay, I want to make finance fun. I want to make finance easy to consume. I want to make people understand in 30 seconds. If I can do that, then I'm doing justice to my work.
But Raj, when you look at the kind of following that you have more than 1 million followers out there on Instagram, and 30-second, 60-second videos are something that has been working very well on Instagram. So what has been the kind of thought process in creating or planning content around it? So what are the do's and don'ts of content creation for short 60-second or 30-second videos?
All right. So number one thing is an intention. What are you trying to become? So I try to become your daily reminder. So if you look at my content is not rocket science. What I do is I just say one thing that, we all know what to do, but we need someone to remind us day to day because there are a lot of lack of motivation in our life because of XYZ distractions. So what Raj Shamani is trying to do is Raj Shamani is your daily reminder. Like is your daily reminder to do basic things which you should be doing. That's it. So that's my intention to do. And the thought process, which if I think of it in this way, okay, this is your daily reminder, then content for making content for me gets very easy because now I just need to remind myself, okay, Raj, what do you want to learn today? What should you be reminded of today? How can you get better today? Are you getting 1% better by understanding this one particular information or no? So just asking these questions gets it very easy, like makes it very easy for me. So I think it all starts with what is your intention when you're trying to create your content. And second is in the form of storytelling, because when you're doing in 30 seconds, nobody is waiting for the built up. Nobody is waiting for, hi, my name is Raj Shamani. Today we'll be talking about this. This is all built up. So if you're talking about 30 seconds, you just need to directly come on the point. Hey, you know what? We're going to change this. Hey, you know what? This is your problem. Hey, you know what? So when you start doing that, I think you're going to get success in the content creation process. And that's my process pretty much.
Right. I also want to talk to you a little bit about the kind of themes that you talk about when you talk. And I've seen a lot of your videos are kind of topical. Like I saw a video of yours on money heist as well. So a lot of trending topics out there. So are you looking at building or planning your content depending on what's trending, or do you plan your content maybe 30 days in advance?
No, I do it on everyday basis because again, I told you, like I'm your daily reminder. So I wake up every day, just like brushing my teeth. I have this thing. Okay, this 1 hour, I have to give it to content. I have to think, what do I need to do? We record that content and then we push it over. So it's not like a 30-day in advance. But what do I create content on? Of course, there are a few times when there's something is trending. So we'll talk about that so that people get more aware of it. Let's say something's happening in the stock market. We're going to talk about it because that at that particular point, that particular news is hot. So can we break that down for people to understand all the notifications which are going around? So that's the thought process. But most of the time, it's pretty basic is, what do I need to learn on everyday basis? If I'm able to make people smarter, then that's what I do. I don't care about trends. I don't care about other things. I don't care about topics. I can talk about education. I can talk about news. I can talk about business, finance, money, cryptocurrencies, whatever. It's just, is it something new which people don't know about? Let me talk about it.
Right. Raj, I want to understand in terms of what diversification you'd like to bring to your platform at this point in time. So you've been focusing on pure play investment themes, finance, crypto, new age themes. So will you be looking at diversifying your content into other genres as well?
Of course, that's what I do. In fact, if you think, in the beginning, I was only talking about opportunities in India in terms of business and people who are going to study abroad. How should they stay in India and talk about? So that's how I began. Then I started talking about business world. Then I started talking about startup, like business. I mean, like the old traditional businesses. Then I moved to new age startups. Then I moved to investments. Now I'm moving towards crypto and alternative investments. So I keep diversifying as per the new things which I am learning in my life. Soon, my people are going to see a lot about NFTs because I'm going to talk about it a lot. I'm understanding a lot. So that is one thing which I do. Apart from that, I keep trying to experiment with storytelling styles as well. So if you see, in the beginning, I used to only do three things. Oh, three things you should know about this, three things you should know about that. Then I started doing in terms of fast, like standing in front of a board and just shouting out aggressively, telling people to do something. Then I sat down, started talking to people just like the way I'm talking right now. Now I've moved to a new style, which is a character role play. So it's a "To main kya karu" theme, where a character is asking, "Yaar, to main kya karu?" Like, why should I bother, or why should I care about this one news? So slowly, I've been experimenting a lot. I don't know where this experimentation is going to take me. Maybe one day I'll be creating comedy videos. Who knows?
All right, we'll be looking forward to that and diversified content. Raj, tell us very honestly, what is the kind of monetization strategy that influencers follow out there? Is there money in being an influencer?
There are two types of influencer. A, there are smart ones. B, who are only the passionate ones. So the passionate ones make money, but not that much. The smart ones are making unlimited money because this industry is just getting started. Like there's so much money to be made by doing what you love, you can't even think of. And there's so many strategies. Number one is brand deals, which is a well-known one. Number two is then your affiliate links. Then is your YouTube and everything, which is YouTube monetization. Then you can think of how can you use your distribution and start your own brands. Then you can start investing in companies and equity, and you can actually get equity from companies as an exchange for your shout outs to them. So let's say you can talk to a company and be like, you know what, I'm going to create 12 videos for you. 12 videos, charge this much. Instead of giving me this much money upfront, give me 50% cash and give me 50% equity. So you can do that as well. So there are a couple of things which you can do. Plus, now a lot of startups are looking forward to create their own social media platform. So influencers can come on board and start helping them as a consultant to help them grow their social media as well. So there are a couple of things. And education and investment influencers like me, the business influencers who are in this space, they can start selling their courses as well. So there are a couple of things which people can do, and the smart ones are doing all of them together. And that's why they've been able to make like a lot of money.
So what category are you in then, Raj?
I have, I wouldn't say what category am I in. That's for you to decide.
Are you smart or
I have
passionate?
8. I would just say that because of my content creation, I've created 8 different income streams for me.
Okay, that's interesting. So we're going to tap into all these income streams soon, Raj. But before that, let's do a quick rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Yeah.
One word that describes you as a person.
Wow, that's a difficult one. I would say aggressive.
Okay, one quote that you live by.
You're gonna die.
Okay. What is the one thing that keeps you going every day?
It's still day one. Like that's one thing which keeps me going. Like it's day one. I haven't achieved anything. We need to keep doing something more.
If you could be in any place in the world, where would you be?
India, Mumbai. That's where I am. Like I love this country. I love the city.
Okay, if you could turn back in time and undo one thing, what would it be?
I got into content creation full time when I turned 23. Before that, I was doing business. So I would actually cut down my business time and get into content creation full time at the age of 20.
Okay, your top 3 favorite content creators.
Top 3 content creators. I love Web of Sisinti. He's big on LinkedIn. I love Digital Pratik. He talks a lot about NFTs. And then I love Finance with Sharan. He talks a lot about finance.
Okay, if you were to choose between Twitter and Instagram, your go-to platform, what would it be?
Both. I think I start with Twitter, and whatever I tweet, I build a reel on that.
Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Raj. You performed very well on your rapid fire. And on that note, I'd like to thank you for coming on our show. Thank you so much for being a part of Influencing. It was really a pleasure speaking with you.